Hi, I'm Kelly,
Hi, I'm Janice,
and this
and
is
this is
LifeTalk
LifeTalk.
with Janice and Kelly. And what we're going to do over the next few weeks is we're going to do a summary of this book, The Magic of Manifesting, by, see if I can get it, Ryuu Shinohara. And it's Magic of Manifesting. And he says it's 15 advanced techniques to attract your best life, even if you think it's impossible now. So we're going to go over the 15 techniques, kind of do a synopsis of them. And Janice is going to start.
And I'm going to take technique one.
All right.
So this is what he says about technique one, which is sticky thoughts. That's how he titles technique one. Sticky thoughts being all of our thoughts are sticky, but we seem to get caught up more in our negative thoughts that build and start to spiral in our head and takes us, takes up a lot of our time, takes up most of our focus.
Yes.
And his point is that positive thoughts are also sticky. So why not deliberately make the switch from the negative sticky thoughts to more positive sticky thoughts? And he admits that this is not easy, that it becomes a habit that you have to become aware that you're in that negative spiral, and then have a plan for moving from the negative into the positive. So he talks about the when you're calm or when you're relaxed, that you should visualize a mental frame, and in that frame has everything that you want to manifest. Whether it's physical, tangible, or whether it's a picture of something that represents something that's intangible.
So are you saying create like the image of a picture frame and put inside that like a collage picture frame? Okay.
Right. It's kind of like we would do a vision board.
Okay.
And that we should focus on that for 4 to 10 seconds and then move on. In that frame, though, besides the things that you want to manifest physically and something that represents an intangible, something you want to manifest, you should also have a happy place or a calm space.
Okay.
I think he calls it happy place. So that when you get into the negative spiral and you recognize it, you can switch to the happy or calm space. Okay. And then do the visualization of the mental frame, the picture frame of the things that you want to manifest.
Okay, so you create that happy space.
Mm-hmm.
And so you recognize you're aware of the negative spiral, the sticky thoughts, mm-hmm. and you go to that calm or happy space first.
Right.
And then you focus on that vision of the frame with all the pictures, the collage.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Because what's in the frame are the things that's going to bring you peace and happiness, or okay. joy, or good feelings. And so to be able to break that pattern from the negative sticky thoughts and move it deliberately over to the positive sticky thoughts is one he wants you to practice. Now, he doesn't say how often, he just mentions that it's kind of global. Anytime you're aware that you're focusing on the negative.
Some things I tell clients is do it in the morning, at lunch, and at night.
Yeah, yeah, you can do that.
In the habit of paying attention, being aware.
Mm-hmm. I do it if I'm having difficulty falling asleep.
Okay.
If I've got negative thoughts because I'm worried about something, I'll deliberately move it over, and I've got the same thing that I do all the time, which is everyone laughs when I tell them what it is, but It's about spending the lottery money. If I were to win the lottery, but of course you have to buy a ticket first, which I don't do. But if I won the lottery, the amount that I saw the last time that I drove by one of the billboards or whatever, I take that amount and I figure 50% of it minimum for taxes, and then that's whatever's left is, and then I start, who do I want to give to? Who's the first person I'll call? What are some of the things I want to do with it for other people as well as for myself? And then the question is will I quit my job?
I wasn't going to ask you that. But in doing that, how long does it take for the sticky thoughts to go away?
Oh, you mean the negative ones?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take long at all. Because
you've gotten really good at spending money.
Yeah, and other people's money, because I consider the lottery other people's money.
It is.
I try to do it in as much detail as possible.
Which is key. Yeah.
Because if I think about I'm going to buy a new car, which, I'm going to ask myself what color I want, what do I want the interior color to be, am I going to go all out and pay $100,000 for a new car? Probably not.
Right.
So I try to get into detail. Even when I'm thinking about giving people money, gifting people money.
Mm-hmm.
How will I tell them? How will I, or will I tell them? Will it just be an anonymous something or other?
Okay. So how I do this is like planning my day.
Mm-hmm.
And I do that like before I get out of bed, because like we know, your brain doesn't know the difference between an actual event or something you vividly create. That's why creating that happy or calm space works. But imagining what I want my day to look like and what kind of conversations do I have? What are the emails, the people I interact with, the clients I'm going to see, projects that need to be done. So I kind of plan that, and again, put in that detail of the feelings and create my day that way so that I am more aware of when the sticky thoughts come. So I have this plan of what the day looks like, and then I repeat that plan if the sticky thoughts come in.
Oh, okay.
So that's a way.
What kind of sticky thoughts are you talking about? The negative ones?
Yeah.
If the negative ones come in, okay.
Yeah.
Then that's what you do.
Yeah. And I like how he says that positive thoughts can be sticky too. And it is a habit when we go negative, because our entire society is negative. And so it's shifting.
Turn on the news.
Right. Listen to people in the checkout line, and it's just like, and because I've been doing the positive thoughts for so long, that is now my habit, that when I hear things in my head, I go, oh, you shouldn't say things like that. I don't ever say it out loud to anyone, but that's what happened.
Well, because the one other piece is what we think about, what we focus on, we bring into our lives. So
manifest.
Yes, we manifest that into our lives. Whatever we think about, because like you said earlier, our brain doesn't know the difference between the visualized and the thought process, or even speaking it out loud. The brain doesn't know the difference.
And I think, and I've had clients who said, well, that's ridiculous, but I think it's amazing that we can create our reality, and we do create our reality. And so you create it in the positive way instead of the negative.
Okay. So to wrap up and go back over the technique is that we have all thoughts are sticky. negative and positive. And if you find yourself spiraling down a negative thought process or not a negative thought pattern, to have a plan to move it over into the positive. And part of that is to visualize in a frame, kind of like a vision board, those things that you want to manifest and those things that bring you joy. And do that for 4 to 10 seconds at a time.
Okay.
And
I think the most powerful word you said was awareness.
yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to become aware to be able to move it from one to the other.
Right. Okay. So,
right. So the next technique, number 2, is coming. So be sure and like and subscribe and watch our next episode.
And we'll see you next time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.